From that UN weekly piece, let's move on and talk about Jakarta football. The Australian Embassy in Jakarta and the Australian Football League AFL in Indonesia held Australian football clinics for Indonesian students at the hockey field of Bung Karno Sports Complex in Senayan, South Jakarta over the weekend.
A number of students from Mama Sayang Orphanage in Jonggol, West Java on Saturday joined football clinics held by Jakarta Bintangs, a club under the Australian Football League or AFL in Indonesia. Currently, the AFL has 4 big football clubs in Jakarta that cater to the needs of Australian expatriates to play Aussie rules football. The Jakarta Bintangs is one of the oldest AFL clubs in Indonesia with 27 years of establishment. Ben Giles, Jakarta Bintangs founder and one of its coaches, says he is very glad that the club can continue holding its coaching clinics to seek new talents and at the same time promoting AFL to the Indonesian people.
So we're introducing a new sport to new people as well. So it's the purpose of today is just to introduce it. It's come and try football. So it's a really exciting time to see all these new kids out here of all ages and all standard learning how to play football.
Giles says there are many challenges in promoting the AFL in Indonesia and carrying out activities of the clubs. This is due to Australian football being an unpopular sport among Indonesians compared to the regular football or scorer.
The biggest challenge for us as a club here is recruiting more players. Probably sponsorship as well. There's probably less Australian companies now, so we're having to promote our game to more people, Indonesian businesses and corporates that see our great community work that we do. Luckily, we have friends at the Australian Embassy, and they're fantastic, and they're always there to provide support to us as well.
Giles hopes that the Australian football can become more known in Indonesia and even acknowledged by the Indonesian Youth and Sports Ministry. Giles explains that Indonesia will send men's and women's teams to compete at the Asia Championship of the AFL this year. Currently, the selection for the team players is undergoing in several regions such as Jakarta, Bali, and Balikpapan, East Kalimantan.